We are buzzed and we are Schooner and Hopp. Let's do that again. Alright, welcome to Schooner and Hopp, guys. We are here with another beer. This is the Endeavour Reserve Amber Ale. So keen, because I love amber ales. So unlike the last video where we tried a beer that I didn't like, a style of beer that I didn't like. I loved the beer. A style of beer I didn't like. We're trying a style that I really enjoy. So let's get in, Corey?
Let's give it a gaze. Whoa. There's there's those hops,
There's
boy.
the hops, yep.
And then just when you think it's over, here's another whack.
There it is again, yeah.
Righty.
The reason I like amber ale so much is because it starts off so nice. And the way the hops come in, it's not... Like, the reason I don't go so well with IPAs is because the hops are literally thrown at you.
They're just...
Whereas this is
there
like,
you go.
Nice flavour, yep, cool, good time. Hey, there's the hops and the bitterness, and we'll just fade away.
Yeah, this is really crisp on the first sip. And then as that kind of crispness goes away, you're just kind of left with this nice hoppy tone.
When you just sit there
It
after
just
the
sits
sip,
there.
Yeah. After you've had a mouthful, you drink it down, and then you just wait, and then there's a nice little bit just coaxed
Just
into the end.
sail along.
Sail along.
The first sip that I had, I got like a second wave of hop. It was cruising, and then it hit again, and then it just sat. But I haven't gotten that from any sip after that.
Subsequent sips.
No subsequent switch.
Alliteration is not Corey's strong suit, apparently. Subsequent
sips.
It's exactly what happens when you do 2 recordings in a row.
Yeah. As you can see, we're wearing the same clothes as last week.
Yeah, I hope you paid
But
that
it's
much
only
attention.
been about 5 minutes.
Yeah, we just finished drinking the Bishops. This one's a bit stronger than the Bishops. It's 5.2%. I was really keen on it being 5.2%, and I'm really enjoying the fact that it is. And it's not lacking. It's not the right word. What word am I thinking? Look, I'll tell you at the end of the video. That's what I'll think of it.
The point I think you're going on is it is 5.2%, but it doesn't taste like it's 5.2%.
Yeah. I was trying to find a way to say that, and it just wasn't happening.
When in doubt, say things simply.
I was raised by Europeans that didn't speak English. No, that's a lie. Mum did. I went on in the Bishop's review about fruitcake being such a stupid term.
And
it's in this as well. It's in this thing as well, right in front of me. So it says, creamy and indulgent with our distinctive copper-hued ale combines notes of chocolate, toffee, and caramel with spiced fruitcake. Let us know if you've
I'm
ever...
just gonna go out and be like, I get none of that.
You can say toffee and caramel because it's an amber ale.
It's like it's got that kind of burnt, of hoppy.
Yeah.
So that's where that's stemming from. But as far as the rest of the description goes, I wouldn't really call it fruitcake. Not like...
I don't notice the fruit.
The Bishop.
Yeah. But have you ever had a spiced fruitcake?
Look, I can't say that I
don't generally have regular fruitcake, so I wouldn't try a spiced one. Cake's not meant to have fruit, people.
I don't know, the thing that really takes me for this is just the lasting hoppy aftertaste. It just really sits there and it just stays there in your mouth. It's kind of like you could have a mouthful and be really kind of okay without having it again, but then you just have it again and you get like refreshed. You get like a refreshing sweet taste.
You don't need to, but you do. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I guess the way that I would describe sessionable would be that at the end, there's a certain point in the aftertaste where I need to
you're saying. You're
put that flavour in again.
You're saying it's not sessionable?
I guess as
flavour.
far as in my description of sessionable, it's not sessionable.
No, I'd say it's not sessionable. This is a beer that I'd happily have over dinner.
Yeah, that's
it. It's not a beer that I'd have when I'm like, hey, I want to have
It's like I'm
few
gonna
beers
have
with
some
my mates tonight.
No.
Like this isn't a beer I'd pick for that. When I'm out, or if I've cooked a nice meal at home, I reckon this would be probably a really good beer to have with dinner. I'd definitely say.
I don't know what kind of dinner you'd have with it. That's not my specialty.
No, look.
But I mean, it's
beer. They don't tell us.
It's beer, so I'd say, I don't know, just have something with deep fried potato, whatever goes with bloody hot chips.
Let's say some roast veggies. Welcome
Ooh.
to Schooner Hopp's cooking episode.
Yeah, roast.
I'd say
I
roast
guess-
veggies, good bit of meat, whether it's some roast meat or some steak on the barbecue. I would definitely say a bit of steak.
Yeah, or if you like me, just a heap of roast vegetables. Like
Yes.
that's totally fine too.
Yeah, it is. We're not judgy. Oh no.
So yeah, we've just put them on the board. Mm-hmm. So I've gone and done something new. We've kind of talked about doing this, but it hasn't felt right.
It
But
doesn't.
for me,
I think he's
it's
just sitting,
kind of-
he's sitting on the fence.
it's just on par with the session ale in terms of I do really like it, but it's also kind of just sitting there. Like for me, as you could probably tell, I enjoy a fruity flavor, and this doesn't give me that.
no.
It gives me a really strong hoppy flavor, which I enjoy. But I just really enjoy that kind of fruity tropical flavor that I got from definitely. I mean, aside from the Bishop, but that was just being ranked as not a fruity hoppy beer.
That was just good for what it was, and that was really impressive for what it was.
Yeah.
Mine is actually, it's just below the Coopers, so it's dead in the middle of everything. Now, the reason for that, right? The Atomic Pale Ale and the Bee's Knees, as I've said, I didn't really get a lot of flavour to start that with, and that's what turned me off of that. The Furphy's is below that because it's just a standard refreshing ale.
It's simple,
Yeah, exactly. It is what it is, and it doesn't
It's
try to be
simple.
anything else.
but you preferred it to those other beers
Because
because
of what I
it
like.
just kind of just personal preference.
And it's below the other guys. The Goose was super impressive. The Bishops blew me away as far as a dark beer and actually enjoying that.
Yeah.
Coopers I still like, and it's staying above this because I just...
You kind of prefer that kind of quintessential bitter taste that
Yeah.
a Cooper's delivers.
This is why I have Corey, because he's got the vocab. All right? It's good. I just can't think of the words when I want them.
Well, yeah, I get. For me,
So
it's like I enjoy Coopers. I like what they offer. It's a bitter, and that's just kind of the ballpark where I put these two beers. They do things I enjoy, but they're kind of opposite sides
They
of
do
what I
different
enjoy.
things, yeah.
This is
Yeah.
there, that's there.
So this is sitting right in the middle because, as I said, it's a nice beer to have for dinner. And I like to have dinners with my wife and really enjoy the meal. And I think this would complement a really nice meal.
We both really enjoy it. It's not really attuned to our flavors, at least in personal preference.
Look, I think I'll always enjoy an amber ale. They're never my favourite. Amber ales are just something I can go to and I'll know
You kind of
generally
know
that
it's gonna be
hey,
a-
I'm going to enjoy that. Doesn't matter where it's brewed, whether it's in a stubby or on tap. I know I'm going to enjoy it. Like I did that, but I've got a blocked nose, so it's doing nothing for me.
It smells like the things that it says, but it doesn't taste like those. Anyway, we don't do sniff tests here at Schooner and Hop,
No, we don't.
but catch us next week when we review another beer. Until then, cheers.
Cheers, peeps.